Tell me why I couldn't How long my time is spent without you. Tell me why you let me for a while. Tell me why. Hi, my name is Nasipa. Welcome back to my podcast where we talk all things health, wellness, lifestyle, culture. You name it, we talk about it. So sit back, relax, and join our family. Hey, I'm getting way better at that. Okay.
How about a round of applause?
The intro is important to me because it's like I like to incorporate my favorite YouTubers like into one. I gave them a shout out, you could say. The YouTubers that I like to shout out are always in this order. Talitha, hey, Lynette, and Lore. Okay, I don't know if it's in that order, but like those are like my favorite. And then I also love Alexis Sparks too. And then there's another one that I like. I forgot her name, but if I remember, I will put her picture up because she's someone newer that I've been listening to. But yeah, those are like my favorites. Of course, Jackie Aina, she'll always be my favorite. Oh, and Maya Galore. I love Maya Galore too. Yeah, yeah. Those are like my and Jade Beeson. Oh, I wish I could remember the one that I'm forgetting. I just started watching her. That's why. Yeah, those are like my favorites. So thank you to all of you guys. Because guys, I have updates for you like crazy. Ah, my cramps! I have cramps. I'm trying to do. At first I was gonna go. Okay, hold on a second. At first I was gonna film my podcast. I'm talking about sit back, relax, and join the party, join the family. And I need to sit back and relax. Uh, but I was trying to say that
A few moments later.
I started my podcast in my room, like, or I think it was actually on the couch, and then like I ended up going to like my bedroom or like on our bed. So it's just this is like more natural to me than like being up there. I mean, I can still talk up there or like in a studio, but every now and then I want to have chit chats like this or like. I'm in bed. It's giving slumber party. It's giving sleepover vibes. Like, girl, sit back, relax. Like literally the first two. Sit back and relax. Go get your face mask. Like I got my water, I got my chips because that's how I used to do it on my podcast without the camera. So like I don't know what to tell you guys. I have to be myself and I have to film in bed. That sounded worse than I thought, but I have to be natural, okay? Okay. Now, the beginning of I don't know. I don't even about to get my period. That's the thing. That's why I'm like I don't know where where these cramps are coming from. Where are these cramps coming from? Gosh. Anyways, I'm not even about to get my period, so I don't know where these cramps are coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. These 2024 cramps. I wish I could go more in detail about them, but like I don't know. It's probably a TMI. But I get these sharp. Okay, well, you know what? It's not TMI because most of the people that follow me are nurses, so you guys can handle this. I get these sharp, sharp cramps, and I feel like everybody, like a lot of women get them because I've talked to my coworkers about it. But I just get these sharp cramps. I don't know. I did talk to one of my coworkers about it, like my old coworkers, and she said that when you're ovulating, 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 ovulating,
I'm a quitter!
these cramps. Okay. Anyways, she said when you're ovulating, you can get really heavy cramps. So I guess that's what's happening. maybe, I don't know. It happens every month around the same time, but it's not my period. It's weird. The girls that get it. The girls that don't. Comment below if you get it. Okay, anyways. So, the podcast. I'm all over the place because one is like 2 in the morning and three, I've had quite the week, but I always tell you guys that this is a page of affirmations and manifestations and good vibes and just love and laughter and joy and happiness and sadness and all of the emotions. This is a page of peace. So in order to continue to have a page of peace, it is very, very important that I always start with affirmations or manifestations, whatever. Anyways, let's continue with our affirmations. Breathe in for 5, out for 3. In for 5, out for 3. I am not afraid to be who I am. I am not afraid to be who I am. I am not afraid to be who I am. I am not afraid to be who I am. I have all the money that I need in my life. I have all the money that I need in my life. I have all the money that I need in my life. Joy comes to me easily. 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 And when joy comes, it lasts. When joy comes, it lasts. In for 5, out for 3. In for 5, out for 3. In for 5, out for 3. That always helps me. I have a lot of anxiety, so affirmations and manifestations really help me. Yeah, I just feel like 10 times calmer. Don't you? I don't know. I don't know if you guys actually like do the breathing, but like you should. Don't fast forward over the affirmations, girl. Like that's the best part. Back to our little sleepover. I guess I'm gonna start with updates. Okay. Should I start with yeah, I'll start with updates. Okay. Girl. So tell me why I blew up on Instagram.
Well, speak on it.
Girl, like I'm so serious. I'm like I have no idea what's going on. Every time I check my page, it just keeps going up and up and up. What's up? If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it, bro, that's literally me right now. I don't know what's going on. And my thing is, it's like, if people start watching my YouTube channel and you guys are like watching my YouTube channel, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm on your TV, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The phone is one thing, but if I start seeing pictures of me on your TV, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Lose it. Better lose yourself in the moment. You own it. You better never let it go. That's literally gonna be me. I digress. I posted this video on Instagram, and I've been posting like on Instagram regularly. Like I post like 2 to 3 times a day. Like I post a lot. But I've been doing that for a while. But another thing is like I've always taken social media seriously, but depending on where I'm at in life, sometimes I can't pour into it as much as I have been in the past. And when I quit my job in October, which I need to tell you guys, I don't know. I told Apple Podcasts the story, but then now this is Apple Podcasts and YouTube and Spotify and Instagram. So I'm just like, I think you guys are gonna need to hear that story one more time. Yeah. But yeah, girl. So I quit my job, right? And I don't know, I just was like, fuck it, like, fuck it. I am going to live my life and I am going to just do content. Like, let's do it. And like that wasn't even my plan at first. Like I really just quit my job because I was so unhappy and I couldn't do it anymore. And it's not necessarily like the people that I was working with or anything like that. It's just where I was at in life. I couldn't, it wasn't for me. Really, really happy. I think it just took me by surprise, and I think that's okay. Like, I'm telling you, I was cool with like 5,000 people following me. I thought that I was going to get to 10,000 maybe in May or June, but then like 10,000 happened, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, great. And then 12, 13, 14, now I'm at like 18. Maybe by this video, if God wills it, I'll be by 20. I'm just like, that's so many people and so many eyeballs. Like, I'm not used to, having 1,000 or more people watching my stories, like on Instagram. Snapchat, that's a different story. But on Instagram, that's why I'm like, this is crazy. I get really anxious. So seeing all of this happening and all these follows, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, should I stop doing this? Should I start doing this? And I have all these ideas that are just like kind of going off in my head. So that's why I like my podcast, because I always tell you guys that it's like free therapy. It's free therapy for me, and it's hopefully free therapy for you, where you're able to just like listen to whatever someone else is going through, you know? So, this podcast question of the week is anonymous, of course, and it says here, Nosipa, I just found your page and I need some help. I was 16 and duly enrolled into nursing school, and I found out it was unaccredited. That's not fair. Okay. Anyways, so I'm 20 now, and in a university in my sophomore year applying for the uni nursing program. Okay, period. I feel so hopeless and like I won't get in, and this is destroying my mental health. Sad face. I need advice. I've been working so hard, but every time I feel like it's never good enough. Let's, like I said, let's close the laptop. Let's close the laptop because thank you for taking the time to ask me a question and trusting me with my advice. That means a lot to me. I am so sorry that the courses you took. Can I just open the laptop again? I'm so sorry that the courses that you took weren't credited. Like, that's not fair. You know what I mean? Just to clarify, it says here you need help. You were 16 when you enrolled in nursing school, but it wasn't even, you didn't get any credits for it. Not fair. Now you're 20 and you're in the university in your sophomore year and you're about to apply for your nursing program. And you feel hopeless and like you won't get in, and it's destroying your mental health. Ish. Okay, I just had to read it again because, like I said, girl, it is 3 in the morning. So, but I will tell you this. You're 20. That should cover that. Like, you are literally 20. You're so young. You know, I have my best friend in Lesotho, named Lindiwe, and we were talking once on the phone about how like your 20s, it's like you're kind of starting over, like being a kid, right? It's like when you're 20, you're pretty much like a newborn, and when you're like 29, like you're like 9 years old, type of thing, you know, just like you're like restarting your childhood in a way, but as an adulthood. I don't know, but you're young. You're a baby when it comes to being in your 20s. You're a baby when it comes to being in life, okay? So just think about it. Like, if you're 20 and that means you're like a newborn in adult years, you have so much time. You know what I mean? I understand that there's pressure to want to accomplish everything that you want to and need to accomplish, but you can do this. You can do this. The biggest piece of advice that I'm going to give you is you need to watch the way you talk to yourself, okay? Because this thing of like, I won't get in, girl, no, no. We're gonna nip that in the butt right away. No, no. No, you cannot think like that. I'm not saying here you should be like a positive, perky Nancy, right? No, I'm just saying that the way you speak to yourself, you gotta be kind to yourself. So instead of saying, I feel like I'm not gonna get in, I'm not gonna get in, I'm not gonna get in, girl, you're not gonna get in if you have that mindset. But if you tell yourself, no, I got this, I'm gonna get in, and not even I'm gonna get in. You tell yourself, I did get in. I am a registered nurse. I have my BSN. Or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. I have my master's. You have to, what did Rihanna say? Fake it. I don't know if she said fake it till you make it, like if that was like a TikTok or something, but
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that?
she says this a lot. Fake it till you make it. But it's like you're not even faking it. It's like you're just believing in yourself. So it's like it's hand in hand. The juice. I want to talk more about like letting people in because I don't want my page to be so like negative, and I'm like cut his ass off. Like I'm not gonna be, that page where I'm just like, your friends aren't shit. They suck. Oh, I just spit. I look like Mr. Petri. What is it, Mr. Petroselli? So I have, because somebody did ask me that not long ago, like my top 3 like best friends. And I'll tell you like little things about them and like why you should allow people like that into your life, right? Because last week it was cutting, this week we're allowing. So I think that you should allow people, a friend in your life who isn't only goal driven for themselves, but they're goal driven for you as well. Like they have their own goals, but then they also encourage you and push you and keep you on top of like your own goals, if that makes sense. I have different friends that do that for me. I have Aaliyah. She's really good at keeping me on top of like, hey, did you do this? Did you do this? Hey, remember you were going to do this? You had this goal? I would say Lindy, she's a sweetheart. We've been like best friends since we were maybe 7 or 8 years old. She's the only friend that I have that I've known for the majority of my life, which like makes me emotional. I love her so much. I love her so much. If you have a type of friend where you don't need to talk every single day, but the moment that you do get on the phone together, you can just talk for hours and then you see each other in person, it's like beautiful. You know what I mean? You don't have to try hard. You don't have to be anybody that you're not. Those are the types of friends that you need to keep. And that, I'd say, is Lindy for me. I feel like whenever I'm with her, it's so freeing. It's like we can catch up for like 5 years worth of like things that we miss, especially because when we were little, right? Because she's in Lesotho, so when we were little, we would like write letters to each other, and then we had to get like a calling card and only to talk for like maybe 5 minutes or so, So now there's WhatsApp, we can talk all the time, but I always cherish those moments that I had with her where I'd get so excited to talk to her for 5 minutes, and then like maybe a year later I'd talk to her again, or we'd write each other letters and all of those things. It's very sweet, and it's very, very beautiful. So I love her very much. But yeah, I think that friends that you can go years without talking to, in the moment that you do see each other, you just chop it up like normal. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. So that's Lindy for me. I think that, I don't know. I think that if I could do like a third friend, Jensen. She's very sweet. She always checks on me, like, no matter what. I like people that just ask me like how I'm doing, because I'm always there for other people. My other friends do that too, but she does it as well. So having a friend that just genuinely checks on you, and it's like they check on you at the best time. Like I feel like I say like a lot, but you're that friend that checks on you at the best time when you're going through an insane amount of things and nobody else knows what you're going through, but that person always happens to know what you're going through. That's a good friend too. To sum that part up, I think I said the first friend is the friend that holds you accountable. These are all friends that I believe you should keep around. The friend that keeps you accountable, okay? The friend that, and that's like your Aaliyah, right? Your Sophia. The friend that you can talk to no matter what, no matter how long time has passed, right? That's your Lindy Way. You can just pick up the phone and you haven't talked to her in years, but it's just like that is like, I love that. Number 3, I believe, was your friend that has the same career path as you and also holds you accountable, and that's like your chastity, right? That's your friend that's gonna make sure you turn in your assignments on time. That's your friend that's gonna make sure you applied for the right license or hooks you up with good travel agencies. That's your friend that can do that for you. And again, all of my friends, all of these can do all of them. I'm just trying to make it understandable for you. And then the last friend I said is like my friends out here in California, like your Addies, your Nicoles. Those are going to be your friends that welcome you with open arms. So again, I say this to say that like it's not like one of my friends can't do all of these. I'm not categorizing them. I'm just saying things that I like about them and things that if you see in one of your new friends, you should say, oh, like this is one of the things that Noshiko was talking about. Like this is a good quality. And don't let that anxiety get you, girl, and let your mind spiral, because you are deserving of great friends. You are deserving of a great community. You are deserving of being loved. I love you. I can be your friend, but just know that you are deserving of it. So when that is coming to you and people are truly showing you all the love in the world and are truly rooting for you, don't cry. Accept it and hold it, and you know how I always say, honor it. So if someone's showing you love and it's genuine, honor it and accept it because you deserve it. What's going on in the news this week? Halle Bailey had a baby. So first, today's latest in Israel. So a quick guide to South Africa's ICJ case against Israel. What's going on with South Africa? Oh, I hope this is good because I am South African. Let me read it. So the two-day public hearing in South Africa's genocide case against Israel at the International Court of Justice begins Thursday. The South African government brought the case against Israel on December 29th, accusing it of genocidal acts. Yeah! Okay, good. Okay, it is good. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think South Africa would get into something if it wasn't for the good. Palestinians and pro-Palestine campaigners around the world are hoping the ICJ might halt Israel's devastating military campaign in Gaza, which has seen more than 23,000 people killed, nearly 10,000 of them children. So South Africa has a case against Israel. While South Africa's case against Israel might take many years, an interim measure which aims to halt Israel's relentless bombing of Gaza could be taken within weeks. December 29th, South Africa files a case against Israel at the ICJ alleging that the Israel's military campaign in Gaza amounts to genocide. January 11th through the 12th, the ICJ holds its first hearing for provisional measures. The court has to decide whether it has jurisdiction and if the alleged facts could potentially fall under the scope of the genocide treaty. The court has 15 judges who will be joined by one judge from Israel and South Africa each. A provisional ruling is expected within weeks. Even if the court decides not to implement an interim measure, it could still decide its jurisdiction and proceed with the case. This is okay. So, what are South Africa's immediate demands? South Africa is requesting that the ICJ move urgently to prevent Israel from committing further crimes. Yes, in the strip using provisional measures, essentially an emergency order that can be applied even before the main case begins. It argues that the provisional measures are necessary to protect against further and severe and irreparable harm to the rights of the Palestinian people under Genocide Convention, which continue to be violated with impunity. Yes. One thing I love about being South African is that, like, we are fighters, freedom fighters. Where there's freedom that is needed, South Africa is going to fight for it. I think it stems from apartheid, from what my parents have told me, especially my mom. But I love that. I love that I can be proud of my country and proud of everything that they're doing. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't know what's going on in the US and what we're doing to, like, help. I don't know. I just feel like Joe Biden, let me do it. Because I just don't know what he is doing here when it comes to this genocide. It's so, like, frustrating. So, thank God I'm South African, and I'm a Muslim too, but I'm also American, you know. But thank God I got that South African in me, because, yeah, no, I'm not very proud of how the U.S. is handling what's going on in Gaza. As far as pop culture, and continue to pray for them and talk about it. As far as what's going on in pop culture, there was an award show recently, right? So what's going on in pop culture? There was an award show. I forgot which one. Is it the Golden Globes or the Emmys? That happened. Jimmy Kimmel blasts Aaron Rodgers over Jeffrey Epstein comment opening monologue. Angela Bassett and Mel Brooks to take home honorary Oscars. I love Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett did her thing. I'm trying to see. Netflix Beef wins Golden Globe for Best Limited Series. I loved that show. Yeah, that was really, really good. That was really, really, really good. Sinead O'Connor dies of natural causes. Aww. Lisa Bonet files for divorce. Ugh. What? More than 3 years after they've been Lisa. She's from The Cosby Show. I feel like every time I come on here, somebody's getting a divorce. Kelly Clarkson opens up about how she lost weight. I think I saw that last week. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I know I'm really tired, guys. I'm so tired. I used to be that girl at the sleepover that would, like, stay up late until all my friends fell asleep. I'm probably still that girl, but if we were at a sleepover right now, I think we could both agree that it's time for bed. And I loved our sleepover chat. I want to do, because this is, like I said, this is how I started my podcast. I was in bed, chilling, like on the couch, chilling and just had my mic and was talking. And I'm gonna still like stay true to myself and incorporate videos like that. I don't want that side of me to leave, because I feel like um I'm my most natural right now and in this state, and that's why I like my podcast or like my pages, because I just try to show authenticity. I try to show the real. I try to show that the only thing that's making me look good right now is that light, okay? But all jokes aside, I want people to know the real me. I don't want to have to pretend to do something and make everything look aesthetically pleasing. I don't have time for that. Hakinata. I am so proud of me, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for making it this far in my podcast. I'm proud of you for either listening or watching. I don't know what you were doing during this. I wonder if you like sat and like watched me the entire time, or if you were like cooking or cleaning or walking your dog or on a drive somewhere far away. Wherever you are, I'm so glad that you watch my podcast. Like, this is so cool. It's so cool. And I hope that I can connect with more of you guys. I hope that I'm able to answer questions. I love answering questions. I love talking. Give people an outlet to get some answers to their questions and to, you know, I want people to be able to tell their story as well. I love like talk shows and interviewing people. I always thought that that was really, really cool and something that I'm trying to get into. I like calling this page Nosipo TV because I'm hoping that, eventually it will be like TV, or it'll feel like it. It already does to me. So, yeah, those are just some of my goals, you could say, or some of my public manifestations that I feel safe sharing. Cause yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think it's time for me to go to bed, girl. I'm really, really tired. I had a good time talking to you, and I had a good time getting it all out. Although I was really, really tired today compared to my last one, I'm glad that you guys got to see a different side of me, a real side of me. And like I say, I look forward to the future with you. Au revoir. Ciao. Take care of yourself. Pour into your own cup. And stay blessed. God bless you. No see out. Now let's hope this thing recorded. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a problem. Oh, it did! It recorded! Oh my gosh, my cramps! Jeez. Cramps from God knows what or where, but I'm trying to film my podcast and reach my goals. I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of it. Anything! Not even these cramps from God knows where. Okay. Hey guys.